Good morning, guys. How are you? I am super excited. Hopefully I don't lose my voice, but I'm super excited to be coming to you this morning because I need to share the incredible and amazing events of yesterday and how it made me feel, the things I learned. When you're hopping on, say hello, let me know that you are here, but I want to jump right into this morning. So yesterday, if you didn't see my posts, I went to the 2019 Women's Empowerment Conference down in Atlantic City. And I kind of have to laugh because meeting these people was just something that was by chance. Like well over 2 years ago in a whole different company, I decided, one of my friends suggested, to be honest, that I try out this group to try and help me promote my stuff. And I thought, I'll give it a shot. You know me. One time, good morning, Heather, how are you? One time, I'll give anything a whirl, right? So little did I know then that I was going to meet this incredible group of women that not only helped me with my business, they friended me, they gave me so much information, they helped me with posts, things that I didn't know anything about. They just lifted me up, and that was huge. Well, in particular, the person that did all of these events, her name was Jamie. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about Jamie. Jamie is a college professor, and she pours her heart and soul into people that want more. And it doesn't have to be about business. It's just more in life. Like, she won't let you fail. She won't let you stop going after what you want. And guys, whether you do a full-time job, a part-time job, or just trying to get through college in life, she is one of the people that you want to learn from. And does she have the experience to bring you what you need? Oh my gosh, guys, when she went through her entire resume, if you will, yesterday, it is unbelievable. It is unbelievable how much she brings to the table. Not only does she bring it to the table, but she brings the whole daggone table for you. She has been a truly inspirational and monumental person to me in my life and my journey. And not just my side gig. Like, she literally encourages me to finish my degree. She helps me, and she genuinely takes the time to get to know me. So I say all this to go into, I'm going to give you like 6 things that I took away from yesterday. Not only was it amazing, and I got my little badge on today because, you know, it's a reminder. You have these little things that are a reminder. She put together this conference yesterday that was huge. And if you were there, you walked away a better person than when you got there. And if you weren't there, you could watch it live stream. And honestly, you will still get so much value out of it. But being there for me was truly a life changer, because some of the things that I want you to take away from this was self-care is not selfish. Self-care is about you being the best person you can be. I have my notes here because I don't want to miss any of the things that I learned yesterday. If you know me at all, as I've gotten older, I don't do well with big crowds. I do like to meet new people, but it takes me quite some time to get comfortable. And I'm not, you know, it's a little case of the nerves when you're going far away. And some people traveled very far to get to the conference. But one of the things that was immediately brought to light was, everybody is human, guys. You guys think that people that go live or people that do the side gigs, that, let me tell you, have been all over the news. Like, if I see one more time about side gigs on the news, guys, it's a big deal. Because in today's age, sometimes one job is not enough. But what I will also say is that the one thing that we learned right off the bat from the conference was nobody has it all together. Everybody you see on Facebook, or everybody that's doing this, doesn't have it all together. We don't have it all together. What we do is we keep failing, if you will, until it clicks for us. And sometimes, like me, I have to take it all in. I have to assess it, regurgitate it in my brain, write it down on paper. I'm a paper writer. And then I have to express it in such a way that I can make you understand how powerful it was to me. So the first thing you have to remember is everybody is human. We all make mistakes. I am such an introvert. I am not an outgoing person. It was, yesterday was a challenge for me. I'm not going to lie to anybody. Yesterday was a challenge for me, although I feel like I've known these people for years. It was still hard because, of course, everybody wants you to like them. Like, you want to be liked and you want to be welcomed. And guys, when I got there yesterday, and the positive energy, there was, let me just say this, there was no cattiness, there was no negativity, we were all supportive, we were all encouraging. People that you've never met before, you helped lift up when they needed it, whether it was a hug or whether it was just saying how you went through something. Yeah, Tracy, it was amazing, and it was such a great opportunity to meet everyone. So I say all of that because it's important to know that just because we're on Facebook, just because we promote something, just because we're trying to get you to try something that we love, that does not mean that we don't have fears, and we don't have reservations, and we don't have the same feelings that everybody else has. We've just learned how to embrace them and challenge ourselves. And not only challenge ourselves, but that whole group yesterday that was there, and I'm going to talk to the live stream in a minute, but the whole group that was there was nothing but women supporting women. And not to say that men don't support us, so don't go there, because there were husbands there were men there that were supporting the activities, but to say that the uplifting culture of how we embraced each other and how we helped each other, because we learned how to burn your boat, we learned how to own your past, we learned how to find yourself in all of this, we learned how to face your fears. And guys, each person that walked through the door there had fears or a past or not complete clarity on what they were bringing to their network and to their family and to themselves. One of the hardest questions I think that I found was, who are you? Who are you? Who are you when your kids are grown, or if you don't have kids? Who are you when your husband is not there or your significant other is not there? Who are you without your job? Who are you without your family? What exactly do you bring to the table? And these were all activities that she brought to us yesterday. Yes, Tracy, absolutely. I'm sorry, my comments aren't going up right. I don't know why. You absolutely may share this to your group. Anybody that's watching, please do share this, because this is important. And I just feel like I need to get it out. Like, yesterday was so incredible and so emotional and so empowering. And that was exactly, I think, what she was going for. Because let's be honest, Jamie was at the front of the room and she was speaking to all of us and feeding us and filling our cup, per se. But you know what, guys? We had to have our cup emptied out to receive that filling. So that was key, and that was instrumental in all of us walking through the door and understanding that in some part of our journey, whether it was our family, whether it was our life, whether it was just our personal self, we needed something to come out of that event yesterday. And guys, it was a breakthrough for, and I can't speak for everybody in the group, but I can say this. This was an instrumental part of helping me to be a better person. I don't feel like I communicate effectively. I don't feel like I could be the person standing up in the front of all these women sharing, but the whole group of us helped each other. And I say that because everybody that walked through the door needed something from the event. Now, personally, I have, and this is just my personal struggle, I struggle with building relationships, not because I'm not kind and caring, but because if you know me at all, usually what I think and what I'm saying come right out my mouth before my brain like clicks it on and says, whoop, don't say that. That might not be appropriate. Yeah, I can't stop it. So yesterday, just taking it all in, listening, hearing how everybody in that room needed something from it. And we had a whole support system. Jamie was the one leading us, and Jamie was the one that was speaking to us and filling us with her story. And stories are powerful. Stories are powerful. Yes, Heather, it is incredibly hard to find out who you are, because that was one of our activities yesterday. And I'm not going to give away everything that we did yesterday, but I'm going to share some things. One, this, hopefully you can see this. Hopefully you can see this, and hopefully you can know you completely are enough. If you don't know this, screenshot this. If you want a picture of it, let me know. You are enough. And honestly, yesterday, we learned how to put our thoughts and our concept of who we are on paper and look at it. Like, who am I when there's nobody else around? And that was a big deal for me. Not only that, but she helped with so many things, and she had a support system. Like, there were people there that were working the computer so that we were on target with what was on the screen. We had the live stream going. We had people making sure the room was set up. We had people making sure that there was nothing we needed. We had a group of people. Her husband was there. He was helping with setup. He was being her support system. So as much as we were there to get from her, she was there to get from us too. Because here's the thing. Working together, you have to be willing to open up, one, which everybody in that entire room did. Everybody participated. Everybody did their part, and not only did their part, but there were a lot of people that went above and beyond. Most of the people there either did something on their own, whether it was literally, I have to share this too, these positivity rocks, I think that's what they're called. One of the ladies made one for every person in the room, and you got whatever she pulled out of the bag. I don't think she even, I think it was luck of the draw, to be honest with you. And it was amazing because everybody brought something, whether it was their experience, or whether it was their advice, or whether it was just being real and open. Being a part of helping set up the technical aspect of it. It was incredible. So not only did we learn all this about ourselves, but we also learned that you need to find your purpose. Not what you're selling, not what you do for a living, not what you're bringing to your family, but actually finding your purpose as far as what makes you fulfilled. Like, rekindling that passion inside of you as to why you're here. And I'm not trying to go on this whole spiritual journey, but good morning, Joey. Good morning, Christy. But finding out what fills your cup, what makes you happy. Like, I can tell you right now that we went through regrets and we went through things that we would have changed in our journey a little bit. But what is the thing that you find that brings a smile to your face, frankly? Brings a smile to your face that you feel like you have done to help make this world a better place. Whether it is helping, like me, the empty nester who helps moms realize that when their kids are little, I know the journey is crazy, but embrace it, because that time goes so fast. That time goes so fast. Or maybe you're the person that wants to start the clubs because you've had a lot of, suicides in your life as far as your family members or your community. It's whatever you bring to the table that helps you to empower other people. So these are just some of the things that I wrote down in my book. Oh, and by the way, guys, how cute is this? This will be on my desk now for quite some time. And let me see, where was I? Rekindling your passion for what you're doing in life, what you're bringing to the table. And it has really nothing to do with what products you have or what services you offer. It has to do with what's down deep and how you can help other people with that. And let's be honest, we all are fearful. Traveling, in fact, I didn't go to dinner last night because I didn't want to drive home in the dark, to be perfectly honest. And I missed out personally on a great time out with these wonderful people because I'm not going to say I was afraid to drive home in the dark, but I really didn't want to drive home in the dark. And saying no to some things is okay. It's okay, but I did miss out on that. And, you know, I would have liked to have gone, but it was something that I was holding myself back from. And honestly, I did appreciate the fact that I drove home in daylight, but I missed out. So sometimes you have to be willing to analyze the things that and the choices that you are making. Is it best for you, or is it something that you are not doing because of fear? So just some of the things that, you know, were brought to the table yesterday. And then the last thing I want to talk about was I took the whole day yesterday. A lot of us took the whole day yesterday. And the ones that didn't watched it on live stream. So whether you were there or on live stream, you find time in life for the things you want to do. So when people say, oh, I don't have time for that, or I can't find time for that, you don't know how crazy busy I am, or I just went to working full time, or I have 6 kids and I just can't find time. The truth of the matter is, you literally find time in your day or night for the things that you want to do. So please don't use, and I'm going to say this until I have no more breath in my body, please don't say that you don't have time for things, because all of us yesterday took, a lot of us, them took the weekend to go down for this event. And man, what a great bonding experience they had. Like, I was in the group chat, but I only went down for the day. And I found the time to go down there and do it because it was something I wanted to do. So when people come at you in life and they say, oh, I can't find the time, well, please stop it. I work full time, a lot of hours. I go to college at night. I find time to do these lives. I find time to write the notes and to share my side hustle, is what they called it on the news the other day. So please, people have 6 kids and are finding time to make a living, to friend people, to get out of their comfort zone. You have time, you have to make time for, yes, we all have to make time to do the things that we want to do. So I highly, highly, highly suggest, and I cannot stress that enough, because clearly I said highly about, 4 times? If you do have a side hustle or a side gig or even a full-time gig, and you want more information about the online parties, because online parties, if you ever have gotten, and most of you have if you're my friends, if you've ever gotten an invitation to an event, and it's a multi-vendor event where it's not just my products, there's, between 10 and 20 vendors in it, and people are sharing things in there, don't look at that as a negative, because the relationships, the friendships, people are sharing things that they love in those things. So if you're not interested, you just click not going, or you click going and you turn the notifications off so that it still pops up. But people that are amazing are sharing things with you that are important to them. And you might just find something that you love as much as the people that are sharing it with you find things that they love. So not only that, but on a side note to that, I have been, and I'm pretty sure it was Michelle yesterday, and I kind of had to laugh about it because she said, don't tell my kids I met some people on the internet and then I went out to meet them. And I found it funny, but she kind of was right. So when I joined this group 2 years ago, better than 2 years ago, a whole different person. The online portion of this is incredible because I've met some amazing people. In fact, yesterday I met over 20, maybe 30 some people that I have been working with for a couple years now on the internet. So when people think that social media is not powerful, it completely is. There's more, just as a side note, there's more than just negativity out there on social media. There are people trying to share with you their passion. There are people that are trying to share with you their experience. Jamie did not have to put this all together. She did not have to bring to the table all of these things that help us break out of the shell of the people that we were. Yes, Joey, and that in of itself is the crucial part of this live. Why should you try to do things to better yourself? Because you are amazing. You may just not know the talents that you have that really could be helpful to someone else. So I encourage you, if you see people from the groups with the hashtag WEC2019, and you are friends with them or they have shared this with you, contact them or contact me so that you can be in the group where we pour into each other. We help each other and we bring our experiences, our hurts, our pains, our triumphs, our comebacks, our information that can help you to live your best life. Because guys, we only get one shot at this in life. One shot. So you may as well make it the best life that you could possibly have, because there's so much other crap out there that why not be surrounded by people that bring out the best in you. So in a nutshell, I know I took longer than I expected, but all I can say is this. If you are not a part of Jamie's group, please let one of us know that either, you're seeing that hashtag or, from sharing this, or even contact me and I will make sure that you get inside of that group so that you can see all that she has to offer. Because when you put yourself out there and you take the risk, there is so much reward in letting other people see that, one, we are human. Nobody has it all together. We are doing the best that we can. You can own your past, find yourself, rekindle your passion and your purpose. You will always, always, always find time for the things that are important to you, and you can face your fears by doing things that you did not think you could do. So guys, reach out, let us know if you would like to be a part of this community, because honest to goodness, yesterday was totally mind-blowing as far as how much you can grow and how much you can become an influencer in somebody's life, because taking everything that she poured into us and sharing that is probably one of the best referrals you could ever give to anybody in life. Have an amazing day and reach out if you're interested in more information, guys. Have a great day.